obviously a much better game today. Look what happens. I felt like we changed the lineup a little bit, put Mac behind the dish, wanted to get a little bit more offense in it. I thought Lefty pitched great today. I was very happy for her being at her senior day. Obviously Mac, same thing. We just had, we got the big hit when we needed it. We left early on, I think too many, runners on base, but we played clean defense, which we hadn't done the last 2 days, and I thought, we beat a very good Arkansas team today.
You talked about in the last 2 games you didn't play, and it all started in all 3 phases, but it started in the circle. 5 innings, you got the leadoff runner on, which usually is a recipe for disaster. What was different about Kennedy handling traffic so well?
Yeah, I think she didn't let it bother her. I think she executed pitches at a higher rate than she had been her last outing. And I felt like she was very kind of stoic. You could kind of see that kind of killer instinct in her. I know I felt it. And so, the zones in the SEC have been tight all year. And I think you see a lot of pitchers having some tougher outings, and everybody can hit. We know this, and so I think it's just comprehending and learning how to work through that. And I thought she did a much better job today of handling that. And then, we had some big double plays today that I think really switched the momentum onto our side. And Mac was Mac. So combo all that, clean defense, good pitching, and Mac, you win a ball game.
So I know the season's not over, but just what does this senior group of girls mean to you? What are you going to miss the most?
Yeah, I mean, Coco and Emily, they kind of brought me in, right? Like they were already here, and very thankful for everything that they have done. Obviously, I work with Lefty a lot. Very proud of everything that she has accomplished and will continue to accomplish. I've talked about this. Coco is one of the most dynamic players I have ever coached. There's not something she can't do on the field. And so just really thankful for the 2 of them for everything that they've done and helped me learn how to be an Aggie, And then, we've recruited everybody else that was here. And, for me, I just, Allie Enright is somebody that will has left a legacy here that is very, very special. To hear Kelsey Mathis talk about what her next 3 years are supposed to look like because of Allie Enright, I think sums up perfectly of who Allie is and what she has done to this program. And I could say that for a lot of them. And Kramer, they work really, really hard every single day, no matter what, if it's going, good or it's not going good. And, Ojo, obviously, my heart breaks for her, but she brought a lot of things to the table and has had a terrific career, and I think that, leads to Mac, right? Is that my last senior? So Mac, her and I have a fun relationship. I've known her since she was 12 and been trying to chase her since she was 12. So for her to end up here with us, I'm really excited about. And I'm just excited to see what these next stages of their lives look like and really the next stage of what this season looks like with them.
How big was ending this not getting swept?
Nightmare? Yeah. Ending the nightmare? Yes. Let's just call it what it is. Yeah. It was good. I think I can sleep tonight and I'll be able to eat. So, that's always good. My husband will tell you that. So, but I think, it was really us going back and resetting and playing our type of ball game. The first 2 days, we got beat. So straight up, and Arkansas is a good team. That's not at all what I'm saying. But we did not play Texas A&M softball, and that was concerning to me. So we met as a unit today prior to the game and just talked through some things, talked through some pointers, things that I felt like I wasn't doing a good job of, and challenging them on some things that I felt like they weren't doing a good job. And, just asking them to, get back up on the saddle and let's leave it all on the field. And I felt like today it was a tough game, and they fought every single pitch, and that's all I'm asking for.
I know that you said that you want Aggieland to be a tough place to play at, but I'm curious if you're a fan of the Cannon or not.
Oh, I love the Cannon. I love everything about the Core, to be honest with you. So I have American flags all over my house. I'm one of those crazy people. So I think it's huge. I didn't know it was coming today, so the first time it went off, it shook my insides. But I think it's amazing what that group does for our university and what they represent and those core values that they live every day. I think it's truly what Texas A&M is about, and it has not left in however many years the Corps been here forever, right? And so it's a military, I know. But anyways, I think it says a lot about how strong and how those values continue on in Aggieland.
Can you talk about the Frankie Brogel at-bat that brought in Kramer, because she's been sort of in and out, up and down throughout the season?
Yeah, Frankie is special. I can't say enough good things about Frankie or KK, to be honest with you. They're a coach's dream. Frankie doesn't get too high, doesn't get too low. She just goes in there and she's like, it's time for me to do my job. Like, what do you want me to do? I'm going to do it. And she's kind of Johnny on the spot, I'm so excited to see Frankie continue to grow and develop here. She's just a special kid, great parents, to be honest with you. And somebody that, they don't make them like they do. They don't make them like her anymore, Everybody on the team enjoys her. She's, kind of a quirky kid in a good way. She's like a headbanger, listen to some metal, and she's just kind of an old soul. So she's a great kid, gives 110%, and somebody that I hope that will take the reins and help lead this program into the next, couple of years.
So now that you won this game, is this
Yeah.
your biggest win in the fact that you would go to Tennessee with a 4-game losing streak in SEC play, senior day?
Yeah.
I know you're in there 3 years. Do you feel it's maybe your biggest win?
Yeah, I think I was not in a great space of where we were trending the first 2 games, and our energy was off. That's what that was really what that concerned me a little bit. And so today was huge. I think, obviously we're going to go into Tennessee. Pickens is really, really good. We know this. And it was, I think, very important for us to scrape this win together today. I think it's, if not one of the hardest and most important games, it's up there in the top 3. So it was crucial for us, especially for postseason reasons, I think, too. So.